Chris Rock is set to become the first artist to perform live on Netflix. Like his comedy special is gonna be live on Netflix. What do y'all thoughts of that?
Man, hey,
That's
black
it.
excellence, baby.
I was about to say, hey, if a black man doing it, I'm with it.
I fuck with it.
Black excellence is who we gotta be. You get it, be.
Especially Chris Rock. I feel like Chris Rock been going through a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all feel like
This
this
is
is
a good way to
pandering a
bounce
little
back.
bit?
No,
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good way for him to bounce back, bro.
No, bro, this definitely PR work here.
How do you feel like it's pandering?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't. I'm saying when I looked at when I was putting the topics together and I looked at it, people was in the comments saying, "Oh, well, he only got this because of the Will Smith situation," or "I'm not supporting this because he was on camera saying the N word with white people," or
I say this, bro. This is what you call capitalizing on your situation. You took a moment that could have put you down, and now you're making money off of it.
I feel like it's neither. Like Chris Rock was already doing.
Chris Rock,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying? He's already
One
been
of the best
doing
comedians
situations.
I've
With,
ever
you know what I
seen.
mean? Like because they don't really have to have a loss. Like I don't feel like Netflix would be at a big loss. He definitely is. I feel like Netflix wouldn't have a big loss if this is a debauch. You know what I mean? If this doesn't go as planned, like what they gonna do?
I think Chris Rock, like you can almost,
Like you know what I mean?
it's not gonna be a bad show. Like
Nah.
most time, I mean, nobody's perfect. You can bomb a show, but I don't think Chris Rock definitely.
Y'all think he gonna bring it up?
Yes.
I don't
Why
think he
wouldn't
is,
he?
bro.
I
Why
would.
wouldn't he?
I just
He
feel
is.
like it's.
Netflix probably says, "Can you please bring it up, please?"
And I think people are gonna tune in
To see if he do.
to see if he
Yeah.
talks about the Will Smith situation. Like if we can get a real cameo in him saying.
PR, that's good.
No, I'm not mad at it at
That's
all.
what I would have done.
That's how he
That's
gonna.
how- that's how I
If
feel.
Will would have slapped me, I would have came on the same.
He gonna walk
and I would've
out.
talked
He
about
gonna walk out. The music playing. Will Smith slapped me. No.
it. Nah, not.
They really that's a
Nah,
real that's
they
really
better
a money
not do
grab.
that.
I'm pretty sure he got more bits and then in the middle of everything before you when
he
we
get real
least
good.
expect it, he gonna be like, now let's talk about
Yeah.
and
It's gonna be.
Now I talk about
something.
the Fresh Prince. So I'm gonna put the
I
Fresh
feel
Prince
like at the
on.
end of the day, it's gonna be good.
Put a
It's,
fresh print.
to me, people talk shit about Chris Rock, but I've always been very fond of Chris Rock. He's it's definitely one of the greatest comedians ever.
Regardless of how you feel about his comedy, like through his compliments and things of that nature, he's one of the best.
If they made a new Kings of
Yep.
Comedy,
Now,
he has to be.
I
in
will
there.
say this: he's not everybody's cup of tea. He's not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah,
because
no.
he has a different. He has a different style of comedy than
Yo.
your,
I feel like he made it on both
stereotypical
sides too.
black comedy.
Yeah, he
But
definitely did. He definitely did make it on both sides. He's has
There you go,
shown
yeah.
that and proven that plenty of times. Before anything does happen to Chris Rock, I do want to, saying, give him his flowers and all that.
Facts.
Because
I heard that.
regardless of that situation, that is a black man, and he's very good at what he does.
Chris Rock is just making me laugh.
I heard about
so
Ebony
much.
K. Williams. His stand up is like it's from Ebony K. Williams, not me. That his stand up is like real pro white. It's like not. It's like
I can
not,
see that.
That's what I was saying in the comments.
Like,
It's Netflix.
like through all his work or his new shit.
his new thing is
Oh,
like
okay.
really,
It's
Netflix.
it's really pro white. It's like really like I'm
It's
I'm
clean.
telling jokes to you guys.
Is it more like is it like a clean act type shit?
That's what he's saying.
I don't know. You can. I think she
He'll
she
probably
just
still
came out.
cuss.
you think Netflix gonna
He'll probably still
do
cuss.
something that's to us?
No, they do
Yes,
it though.
Yes.
They do it though.
They
I'm
have
gonna say, yeah, they
Even
are.
if- but not even to that. But
They do
I-
it. They
what's-
do that more before they do.
But let's say
the
that
white
statement
stuff.
is right though. What's wrong with that?
I mean,
Because I feel like that one thing that I do hate that is a true statement. There's a difference between white comedy and black comedy, but at the same time, like I don't feel like low key it shouldn't be,
I like
even though
both.
it is.
I like
But
black comedy.
I feel like for whatever reason, like I don't know, I may be wrong with this statement, but I feel like black people kind of have a problem with like white comedy,
And
but like
I
white
feel that
people
way.
don't have a problem with black comedy. Like they just if they don't fuck with it, they just don't fuck with it.
I feel
But it's like low key like black people. I feel like we own comedy low key, and we low key don't.
Now I'm not
Like,
gonna lie though.
that's how I feel.
I kind
let's keep it
of
real.
I understand that.
Between the lines, I feel like yes, black comics to me are funnier. Maybe they're
Yes,
coming from my
I
perspective.
give you that.
We have more
But
parameters.
I love
That's what I
all
think it
types of
is.
comedy.
Yeah,
like
yes.
even from like not I love Asian comedy. Like I listen to most of it. Like when I went to the improv, I watched the Indian guy. Like his stand up was funny.
Now, Indian people be funny.
He was
now.
funny than most.
Yeah.
To be honest, most
Yeah,
black
Indian people
comedy. I'm
do be
like,
funny.
dude, nah, he's legit funny.
We're
So,
with-
yeah, Asian comedy every Friday.
Oh
shit!
I'm with Joe though. I'm with Joe though. Like our comedy is really funny. Like our comedy is really good. But it's like it's something to me. Like I said, I may be wrong with this, but I feel like it's something about us as black people. We have something against white comedy.
I was going to bounce off what you said there because I was like, I think black people watch white comedy searching for something to get mad at.
I just don't like.
In defense of black, I'm sorry, in defense of black folks, we have over the years given a lot of white comedy a bigger chance because back then it used to happen at all.
I still don't give it a chance.
But
I gotta get what Joe's saying.
You had to be able to come to the barbecue.
It's the stuff they joke about. I just
don't like. Yeah, I don't like that they like.
Bill Burr, I love him.
No, Bill, that's the only one with the ball dude.
He not scared.
That's the ball dude, right?
He can come anywhere like
Bill Burr is good.
He do white comedy.
Andrew,
he do human comedy. If that makes sense, like all around.
What's his name? Andrew Schultz. What's that nigga name?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
There's a lot. We could go on for days. There's a lot of names, man.
I don't like it when they talk about like the stereotypical stuff about us.
Like
and
but that's not fair.
Like, well, no, if it's a crowd full of white folks and they just like, it's like, bro, y'all laughing at us.
But that's not fair though, because why do we get to do it?
Yeah.
Who said we get to do it?
We do it every time.
Okay, let me answer.
No, we talk about ourselves, though.
Bro, name one white comment you don't know that goes up in front of a crowd of black people and it's not gonna say a white joke or something about white people. So
I want to
it's
answer
cool
what
when
you
we
said
do it.
specifically.
You know
The
what I
reason
mean?
why there's a difference is because of the past and like our way of making light about shit that we actually been through and the seriousness of it, or it's joking on white people.
I get that, bro, but you can't take a hold of a whole comedy like that. Like you know what I mean? I get what you're saying. It makes sense, and I'm not disagreeing with it all. But it's like you can't grab comedy as a whole and just try to. You know what I mean?
Can find a way like Eric is trying to say.
Exactly.
Like, I actually respect the comic more if they push the lines on that stuff too, because comedy is supposed to be lighthearted. We're supposed to be able to laugh about. Like people take comedy and put it in certain categories and certain.
Expect that shit to
like
still
no,
be funny.
comedy is comedy. Now it's done and perceived in different ways, but like I said, I respect when a white comic comes and says some. Like, oh, you know, fried chicken. You know, I love
hate
that.
No,
I love it. I love it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love that
show. The true art of comedy, which is
I want you to do that. Like I want you to go ahead and
okay.
make a joke.
You're not wrong what you're saying, but if you go after chicken, watermelon, stuff like that, you're digging
But we
into
do the same thing
comedy
though.
Yes, bro. Oh,
that doesn't take.
No rhythm in your
That
dance.
doesn't take.
Yeah, like it's not fair.
We made classics off of those things.
You know why we can do that?
Obvious,
but we have to. Okay.
See, that's the thing. Y'all gotta black people. That's what's wrong with black people. Y'all niggas gotta stop thinking like this is the fucking 70s. Shit changed, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. No, I'm being real, bro. You gotta be.
Okay, well that's why. No, because they made me mad. Because that's why white people can say, "Well, just forget about slavery. That was a long time ago."
I'm not saying forget about.
That's the same shit. That's the same shit. That's the same shit.
No, that's not. It's comedy. It's comedy. That is a.
So if they laugh about slavery, then what?
Comedy and slavery are two different areas.
Okay, if they laugh about slavery, then you gonna laugh about it?
But that's what I'm
saying. You're not laughing about people dying. Okay.
If they laugh about slavery, if I had slavery, I'd have all the darkest niggas do all that. Oh, that's funny. You'd have laughed at it.
Hold up.
You just said you don't like niggas that push.
Hold up.
How? It's the same shit.
Hold up, Joe.
There's still in comedy certain things you can't like.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't. You can't talk about.
No.
All right, hold on. One at a time.
You're not gonna talk about something like slavery or Holocaust.
But they can laugh at us. They can laugh at us and our stereotypical shit.
About comedy, bro.
Yes.
There's already parameters set up.
Okay, for fried chicken, watermelon.
Which is what? You know what? You know why we like watermelon?
No, see y'all.
Do you know?
You're taking comedy out of comedy.
Now hold on, Joe.
At that point, you're taking the laughter. No, you're taking it.
You don't know, bro.
You're not talking about comedy at that point.
Joe, let me combat what you said.
You're not talking about
let me combat what you. You don't know what I'm gonna say.
No, I'm saying he's not talking about comedy at this point.
Okay, well let me expand what you're trying to say.
But I feel like low key. Hold on. What DeeJay trying to say though, like you're low key taking it to a dark area. If you got somebody up there that just actually trying to make people laugh,
saying. If you
not trying to be racist, you know what I'm saying?
Some people have done, and they done got passes.
Which is true, but he don't have to say it because he is true. There are comics that get passes, but the main heavy hitters, the niggas the actual white people that's going up there, they not doing that shit, DeeJay. I don't feel like they saying no joke for no malicious part.
Okay, now let me respond to what Joe's saying because you don't even know what I'm about to say. Because I'm a fair person, and two things can be true. I don't mind the white comics bridging that gap by like making black jokes. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that if a white comic in 2022 makes jokes about watermelon chicken or something, that's funny to you.
Gary Owen does it all the time.
But that's too obvious to me. That kind of sounds like you really kind of trying to be funny. And now let me go give real examples, because I like giving real examples. Bill Burr, when he made the joke about how white people could save their careers if they just if they flip the words. How if a black person is talking about another race and he says, "Oh, this Asian white motherfucker," right?
Yeah.
And then how white people say this motherfucking white person. Yeah. If you flip the two words, it changes the connotation.
Why you just say that for
Exactly. I like jokes like that, like because everybody can hop in, and you're kind of making you're not really
singling out one race.
You're not singling out one race. You're making a thing. Or another comic said, white people always dress. I mean, black people, no matter how poor they are, dress their kids good for school. Stuff like that. Like I like jokes like that.
But that's back to what I was referring to with DeeJay. Like we have to get off that. Like you can't. Like yes, it's stereotypical. Like but every race has that. Like I said, we've been doing it. Matter of fact, a lot of black comics built their career off of those type of jokes. White people, which is I understand the history of slavery, and I get that, but it's comedy. That's supposed to be one of the areas to where all that shit doesn't matter in a sense, and with boundaries. It doesn't matter with boundaries, if that makes sense. Because like I said, I can't go up to a crowd and speak on the Holocaust any type of way. That's just one of those things you can't do. But everything else should be.
But see, that's the makings of a good comic. Because you got to know.
Truth be told, you can tell.
Like, I can make this joke in this way, so it doesn't come out like to offend anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the thing with black people is we do stereotypes on all other races, but when it's done to us, there's got to be limits because of what the past was.
The only thing should be limited is slavery.
It's slavery. That's what I'm saying. Comics, they know that there are certain untouchable topics.
Yeah, like slavery.
They can't make jokes about slavery,
homosexuality. Yeah,
it's stuff like that. People
they can't.
No, they know that stuff like that.
I don't even watch comics who do all that. I watch comics that talk about themselves. Like if you can make a joke about yourself and your life, then you're a good comic.
That's why I can't watch nothing. I really, personally, there's only one person I watch that I can't relate to, and that's just because the nigga is